I said, who? And they said, this is a message from the top. And I said, who? Telecom? KCHL? Who? Who's not happy with us? Because FM 100, we report to Kumul Telecom, or should I say, well, Telecom. And Telecom obviously is part of KCHL. So I asked, who's happy? And he just said, the guys at the top. Now, not at one time did he specify who exactly it was. Even to this day, like, I honestly, I have no idea who those people were at the top or who the top was. So he said, it's either going to be you or me. One of us is going to walk. And I told him outright there, and I said, Chief, this is censorship. You can't be doing that to a program like ours. And, you know, I said, well, we'll just have to wait and see. So by the afternoon, and the sad thing was that I had my kids there with me at that time. They'd come to spend a long weekend with me, and they were going back to go stay with their mom. So he calls me in around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock something, and he says, I'm really sorry, but we've got to suspend you. I've been given the marching orders to suspend you. So I got suspended for 3 weeks without pay, saying that failure to notify of the guests coming in. And I was like, can you specify which particular policy I've breached? Or in my appeal, you haven't specified what policy I've breached, what particular clause. None of that. No company policy, nothing. So I took it on the chin, stayed for about 3 weeks at home. And during that time, I think on the last week, no one knew about it. And then, you know, the funny thing was that on my last week, I think on the second last week, I think of my suspension, we had the media awards night. And so ironic that best radio program of the year was awarded to my show, the Talkback Show.
Well, awarded to you, because that's your show. You're the one that runs it.
And I wasn't even invited to go and sit at the table or to actually participate in the show. So I was like in absentee, and they went and accepted on my behalf. And I'm just, well, it's a collective thing. Myself, my producers, we've all gone through that. But it just showed a stark irony to the situation right there. I got suspended for doing an interview on what the show's all about, having open, frank conversations with facts.
Yep.
So that kind of, I think, sparked everything, and people started asking questions. And then at the time, when that happened, immediately, I think I'd have to thank Neville Troy and Scott White and the team as well, who've been really helpful, supporting me through the time, giving me advice on what to do, and other stuff like that. So at that time, when I did give my appeal, and when it became public knowledge that I'd been suspended, Telecom gets up and does a so-called independent investigation. Now, I don't know, the audit team actually did that, so I don't know if you can call it independent if it's coming from employees from Telecom calling me in. Okay, that week, prior to